This is a very happy Darren Mullings after Bristol Manor Farm 0, Yate Town 3. Darren, that was just a perfect performance.
Yeah, fantastic performance. I'm so pleased for the lads really, because they've been putting in so much hard work. Their dedication is outstanding, and in recent weeks I don't think we've got probably what we deserve really, because we've given teams goals, we've made mistakes, and it's given teams belief, and it makes it difficult for yourself. So we've come away in recent times disappointed with some of the results, and never a 90-minute performance, but today that was a 90-minute performance. Pretty outstanding for minute one. It's got manager's last game today. A long time, and they're going to do all they can to try and make this very difficult for us. In the first 10 and 15 minutes, we knew it was going to be a scrap, it was going to be a battle, and we had to make sure we got through that period with no mistakes and defended properly. And once we've done that, we got the goal, got the ball into a good area, and we comes off the post. I think it's hard to see from up there, but it comes off the post. I don't know if it's direct or we get a touch, but that then calms the nerves a little bit, and then I think the game settles down. And from that point, I thought we had control really in the whole game. As long as we defended properly, we've been okay. And then go and get the second just before half time, a short corner, good ball into the box, and Demi's on the move and finished it calmly. It's not an easy finish especially with a surface like this. You sometimes can miss from 5 yards, but you put it in the back of the net, and it's perfect timing for half time, and it settles that kind of anxiety sometimes that can creep in, that you're 1-0, and anything could happen at that point. So we're going at 2-0, and then the talk was that we just need to come out second half exactly the same, on the front foot, aggressive, make sure your first and second contacts are us, and we did that. And then JT scores a great goal. You see that run a lot into the box, and encourage him to let his shot off. And I think everyone in the first half and probably others telling him to do the same there, and he does it then. And 3-0, it was fantastic feeling, of course, and we just had to continue that. And look, we were looking for a clean sheet today, and we hadn't had one for a while, so that was important, and we managed to get it. And then we were able to take a couple of players off that were feeling the bank holiday weekend, and then we can make sure they're ready for Saturday. So it was fantastic performance.
Yeah, you don't realise how windy it is when you come out on the pitch. It's fairly windy, and you just dealt with the surface brilliantly. But there was a certain celebration, wasn't there, just after you finished? You were all in the huddle, and you got some rather pleasant news.
Yeah, of course. It's the first thing you get in the huddle, because they said there's a proper team performance, and we're all together, and we want to show everyone that's never changed from minute one of pre-season, no matter what happens. So it felt like the right moment to do that. And then obviously a few of the lads were on their phones and obviously checking results as they do, and obviously we've seen the goal go in at the other game. So look, for me it doesn't change anything. We still have to go and win the game on Saturday, and if we can do that and put a performance like we did today, hopefully we won't go too far wrong.
Well, it's certainly been a journey, particularly in the last few weeks, ups and downs. You've been on highs and lows, and next Saturday hoping for a very, very big crowd against Didcot.
Yeah, of course. I've learned it very quickly in management. There's lots of highs and lows, and look, this season we've had more highs than lows, that's for sure. And when things are difficult, we have to stick together and keep believing in what we do and how we think things should be done. And that's not just for myself, that's the management team, the players, the club as a whole. We have to stick together and keep believing. And I think we've seen that today. Look, everyone was here from the club. I know it was a short journey, but there's plenty of our fans and made lots of noise, and it was great just to see them at the end. And thank them for their support so far. And there's still a big contingent over there singing, which is great to see, and it shows, I think, the progress that the club has made so far in a short spell of time. So look, we're not going to get too carried away. We've still got a massive job to do on Saturday. They're not going to make it easy for us, I know that. We went and watched obviously on the weekend, so we know a little bit about them. But it's going to be about us. If we turn up and perform like we did and show the same endeavour and hunger to go and win a game of football, we'll be okay.
Well, there's a lot of excitement and anticipation now, so I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, and let's hope the 3 points are in the bag and we can all celebrate.
Yeah, let's hope we can celebrate, and like I said, hopefully we can get a big crowd. I think it's a big moment for the local community. They showed their support for us since I've come in, especially, and slowly grown together. But I can just hope and ask for them to turn out in the numbers on Saturday and kind of support the boys, because they deserve it, and hopefully we can give them something to cheer about.
Thanks, Darren, and well done again.
Thanks, Bob. Cheers.